Question. The weights of apples are normally distributed with mean weight 150 gram and standard deviation 25 gram. Supermarkets classify apples as medium if they are between 120 gram and 170 gram. A. What proportion of apples are medium? B. In a bag of 10 apples, what is the probability that there are at least 8 medium apples? Now we solve this question. So the mean is 150 and the standard deviation is 25. So the normal distribution is 150 and 25 squared. And the question A, it asks what proportion of apples are medium. So it asks the probability that X is between 120 and 170. It's 120 smaller than X and X smaller than 170. So we can use calculator to get the answer. The answer is 0.673 equals 67.3%. Now question B. It asks, in a bag of 10 apples, what is the probability that there are at least 8 medium apples? So at least 8 medium apples. So it's possible that there are 8 medium apples or 9 medium apples or all 10 apples are all medium. So the probability that there are at least 8 medium apples equals the probability that exactly 8 medium apples plus the probability that exactly 9 medium apples plus the probability that 10 medium apples. Now first, we find the probability that exactly 8 medium apples. So we list the 10 apples here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are many cases that have exactly 8 medium apples. It can be the first 8 apples are medium apples and the last 2 are not medium apples. It can also be the middle 8 apples are medium apples and the first apple and the last apple are not medium apples. There are many cases. So the total cases are, it is we choose 8 apples from 10 apples. So the total cases are, let's recall the knowledge of combination. So the total cases are 10, 8. This is the total weight of choose 8 items from 10 apples. For each case, the probability is that's the probability that X bigger than 120 and smaller than 170. This is the probability that the apple is medium, and there are 8 medium apples, so this shows to the power of 8. And there are 2 apples are not medium apples, so the probability that the apple is not a medium apple is 1 minus the probability that the apple is a medium apple 120 x smaller than 170. And this should to the power of 2 apples that are not medium apples. Then we need to multiply the total cases and the probability of each case. So multiply them to get the answer. The answer is 0.203. Now, the probability that there are exactly 9 medium apples, exactly 9 medium apples. So this equals the total weights of choose 9 from 10 multiply the probability that the apple is a medium apple. Is to the power of 9. There are 9 medium apples. I multiply the probability that the apple is not a medium apple minus the probability that the apple is a medium apple. This equals 0.093. And the probability that there are 10 medium apples. All apples are medium apples. So 10 apples are all medium apples. This equals the probability that the apple is a medium apple to the power of 10. This equals 0.019. So at last, the probability that there are at least 8 medium apples equals we add the 3 possibilities together to get the final answer. This is 0.203 plus 0.093 plus 0.019. This equals 0.319.